Kent, where'd you grow up and what was your childhood like?
I grew up right here near Salt Lake City, Utah. Fifth of six kids, so my childhood was full of siblings and playing outdoors and loud family time. Good. Did a lot of outdoor camping. We did a lot of family time, so that's a pleasant memory of mine.
Why did you decide to become a divorce attorney?
I became a divorce attorney because I think families are really important, and not everyone has the same background that I do. And I'm here to help people get the most out of their family, whatever that looks like going forwards, to fix things and take care of the problems.
And why did you decide to focus exclusively on divorce?
During law school, I had the fortune or misfortune, depending on which way you want to look at it, to intern with the prosecutor's office out in Omaha, Nebraska, and I had to sit through a literal gut-wrenching, nauseating criminal sentencing of a heinous crime. And thought, yep, nope, don't have the temperament for that, don't want to deal with that. And I just realized I didn't have a passion or a temperament for it. And family law is much more my speed because we're in court, we're in mediation, we're solving problems and taking care of people.
Why did you decide to focus exclusively on divorce?
I think that, again, families are the best part of us, and the people with the relationship with their kids are really critical. And there's a saying that says, you know, when you're going through a family crisis or a divorce, you're dealing with the best of the populace at their worst. And I believe that, and I want to help these people get back to being even better and get back to whatever their new normal looks like.
Why did you decide to work at Brown Family Law?
I recently joined Brown Family Law after working in a nonprofit for a while, and I think the reputation for Brown Family Law is really important to me. That was part of the reason I came over here. I've known some of the people who worked here for many years, and I trust them, and I think they're doing good work. And I thought, you know what, that's something I could put my emphasis, my time, my talents behind, because it's something that I support, that vision as well.
What were you doing at the nonprofit?
Way too much.
What type of law?
I did family law there as well, divorce, custody, guardianships, things like that. But you know, we had about 100 clients at a time. On a good day, we were down to 75. And it was, as my grandfather used to say, too many irons in the fire, and just couldn't keep track of everything as well as it needs to be. So I like the focus at Brown Family Law, the fact that we try to cap the cases to the certain number, and so we really have the time and the energy to focus on these unique needs that people have to, again, generate the solutions that really gets them the most out of their circumstances.
So how long have you been practicing in family law specifically?
I've been practicing in family specifically 12 years, because I graduated in 2010, law degree, and started with legal aid in March of 2011. So yeah, 11 to 12 years.
So what's the best part about being a lawyer at Brown Family Law?
I like those folks that I work with. I like the collegiality that we have, the ability to bounce ideas off each other, to try to generate new and novel ideas of how to generate these solutions. The open flow of Mountain Dew and ice cream doesn't hurt either.
It's true, I do supply you with Mountain Dew.
You do, and I appreciate that.
So tell us about your family.
My family, I've got 3 kids, one turning 16, one turning 13, one turning 7 this year. The joke I tell people are 2.5 of them are adopted. And if you come in and meet with me, I'll explain that joke later. And yeah, we enjoy camping, we enjoy outdoors, we enjoy board games and just spending time together.
That's great. And what do you like to do in your free time?
I unabashedly have a cardboard addiction, which is to say I have several more board games than I should own. and we love to play board games as a family. We like to play either cardboard games or card games, and we like to go outside and go hiking and camping as well.
What's your favorite food?
You know what? Unlike other people here at Brown Family, I don't really have one, and I'm pretty sure I could be subject to firing if I admit cereal is a comfort food of mine. But yeah, I don't really have a specific. I'm not very calorically inclined to focus on any one thing.
What's your favorite place to visit?
My favorite place to visit, we as a family go to Disneyland every 3 years. So that's something that we've got a good history and tradition of, so I have a lot of sweet memories behind that, and I enjoy that. Prior to having kids though, my wife and I went to Japan on a vacation, and that's also a fantastic place to go.
Because you lived in Japan
Yeah.
earlier in your life, right?
Yep, I was in Japan for 2 years. I did some study abroad opportunities there as well. Have a little Japanese background in language and college and such like that. So,
What's your favorite movie or TV show?
I am a sucker for Marvel movies, which is also probably grounds for firing. But I do enjoy those. Anything that I just go in and kind of detach from reality. I call it cerebral Novocaine, and just sit down and just be there. Enjoy the popcorn. I like taking my son, who's turning 7. We just recently went to a movie, and he really enjoyed that. So I have a feeling that's going to become a new hobby of mine.
And what makes you a good attorney?
I think I'm a good attorney because I have an ability to listen to people. My goal, frankly, is when I'm meeting with clients is to make them feel comfortable so they can really relate to me and feel comfortable to share these details, because frankly, you know, growing up, nobody wanted to go to the principal's office. Nobody wants to go to an attorney's office and talk about their issues. But it's when we're talking about those things that I can become prepared and address those, because frankly, the worst thing to happen in any divorce case is to be in court, have your shirt, jacket, sleeve pulled on, and they say, I didn't tell you, da, 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 da. So my goal is always to be open and approachable and do this with a smile and sense of humor such that people are comfortable to share with me, so we're prepared. And never again do I have someone pull on my shirt, jacket, or sleeve either way and say, I didn't tell you that, but it's really important.